Let's get to another story now. Pavitra is standing by with some interesting data on mutual funds and some of their long-term holdings. Pavitra, over to you.
Thanks a lot for that. When, mutual funds and stocks often have relationships that span not just years, but decades on end. And today we're going to look at the very best and worst of the lot. This is a report by Value Research, where they've put out the list of funds that have really kept the faith in, some of these stocks with a significant, at least 2% kind of contribution to the portfolio. So let's talk about patience being rewarded first. You have Aditya Birla Sun Life Focused Fund, which has held L&T for over 18 years now, and they've been handsomely rewarded for it. The stock has given them an annualized return of 116%, so done very well there. Reliance is another stock which has, been a mutual fund favorite. You have Aditya Birla Focus Fund, which has held it for a little over 18 years, and then Bandhan Large Cap, which has held it for a little over 17 years as well. And you've seen Aditya Birla get 36%, while Bandhan has got around 30% from this stock. The next one I'm looking at is from the IT space. Infosys has kept the Franklin India Flexi Cap Fund interested for nearly 3 decades now, and it has paid it handsomely with a 17% return per year. Lastly, let's not forget the banking space. You have HDFC Bank, which has been held by HSBC Large Cap Fund with a near 18 years in the stock, and that has made it almost 26% per year. So these are all of the holdings that have, done really well for funds. But long holdings don't necessarily mean strong holdings, right? So here's the most painful fund and stock relationship. You have HDFC Top 100, which has held SBI for over 2 decades, but the returns for this one are just around 9%. In fact, SBI has also been part of the Nippon India Multi-Cap scheme, almost 2 decades there as well, with an annualized return of just around 13%. Moving on to the well-loved ITC, it has been part of the ICICI Approved Blue Chip Fund as well as the SBI Blue Chip Fund. So around 15.5 years for ICICI, and for SBI, they've held it for almost 18 years as well. But the returns aren't, really much to talk about. Around 8.7% for ICICI Pro and just around 9.6% to the SBI Blue Chip Fund. The next one I'm looking at is the Sundaram Focused Fund, which has been invested in Infosys for 18 years. The annualized return is just around 12%. And that is the roundup of what some of the longest stock investments have really meant for mutual funds over the years.
All right, Pavitra, thanks a lot for that. So that's about all the mutual funds data. But